in a world gone crazy, where children are brainwashed to become suicide bombers, and people in the name of God turn aircraft filled with innocent men, women, and children into missiles of death and horrific destruction, where every day, especially in Israel, the threat of terror is not just a threat. It's a demonic reality that takes and shatters lives without any conscience or moral compunction. But in this darkness, one of the beacons of light is a place that in its deeds does the very opposite. It is a place of caring and dedication, a place of passion for doing good, coping with tragedy, and helping those less fortunate than ourselves. As Jews, we can be very proud of our tradition, a tradition that demands and challenges us to conduct ourselves with kindness and respect for human life and dignity, to give charity, and to do good deeds. It is in this tradition that the volunteers, professionals, and participants at the Israel Sports Center for the Disabled conduct themselves. The Israel Sports Center for the Disabled presents Yes, We Can. Here in Ramat Gan, near Tel Aviv, 200 volunteers and 70 professionals work with over 2,000 children, youths and adults who have been born with or have developed disabilities, or whose lives and limbs have been shattered in bombings or other debilitating terrorist attacks. Considered the leading sports rehabilitation center in the world and a pioneer in the field, the Israel Sports Center has helped over 14,000 people cope with and overcome their disabilities, build confidence, and achieve accomplishments that only a few years ago many people thought were not possible. In the Paralympic Games alone, in various sports, our participants have won 115 gold, 117 silver, and 164 bronze medals. Through sports and effective advances in sports therapy, people who were once considered unhelpable are now active and proud examples of what can be achieved. This is Asael Shabo. Terrorists attacked him and his family in their home. Asael's mother and 3 young brothers were killed. One of his older sisters was wounded, and he was seriously injured. Asael lost one of his legs and is still traumatized by the attack. Recently, he won a gold medal in swimming for the 25 meters breaststroke. This is Eli Samira. Eli at 15 had dreams of becoming a fighter pilot. Then one day he took a bus to meet his friends in Tel Aviv. He and the bus didn't make it. It was blown to pieces by a terrorist bomb. 7 people died. For 2 years, Eli was in a coma, and doctors didn't think he would live. But thank God he did. Today, step by painful step, stroke by stroke, Eli is rebuilding his life.
I'm Caroline Taviv. I am 7. I came to the center when I was 3. My favorite sports are swimming and bike riding.
Caroline Taviv is a real success story. Born with cerebral palsy, she has an indomitable spirit with a great will to be self-sufficient.
It's great. I don't need anybody to help me get from my wheelchair into the bike anymore. Also, once you know how, getting into the pool is easy.
This is Mati Mazor, who came to the center from the Argentine, totally unable to walk in 1996.
I was helpless. My father carried me on his shoulders. It was the only way I could get from one place to another. Slowly, slowly. Now I'm a different person. Who would have believed 6 years ago, not being able to walk at all? Now, no one can recognize me. I'm not the same Mati.
Since its founding in 1961, the Center has achieved one of the highest success rates in the world for enabling people with disabilities to not rely on welfare, to support themselves, and lead a productive and meaningful life. Today, because of Israel's economic situation and enormous defense expenditure, the Center only receives less than 1% of its annual budget from the government. Over 99% comes from the support of contributors in Israel, America, and the rest of the world. This in itself speaks volumes about the caring, the deeds, and character of the Jewish people. In a world gone crazy, this is one cause for which we ask you to look into your heart and say, yes, I can. Yes, I can, and I will help this place of caring and dedication, this place of passion for doing good, coping with tragedy, and lovingly helping those less fortunate than ourselves. Sponsor a wheelchair, a hand tricycle, dedicate a program, a facility. Do whatever you can. It is said, you never stand so tall as when you stoop to help a child. Your contribution will enable us to continue our work and grow. Together with all of us and the wonderful people we help, may we all continue to say, yes, we can. Thank you.